I'm talking about a situation where you see someone who, or you have somebody who essentially is emerging in leadership just because they've come up with a really great idea, and you go, hey, you're going to run this. You've come up with this idea. I'm cool. You run this. That's sort of what Yoel did to you. Is he said, "This is yours. Run with it." Right? That was more position because he put you in a position. But it could be even someone who's, I'm going to say 2 steps below you in the hierarchy that you don't love, but who comes up and says, I have a really great idea for something we can do that will bring in more clients, or this thing has kept coming up and I'd really love to see us try and do something like this. What's the likelihood that you go, okay, do it?
Very high. I always take a why not approach, and that makes people more comfortable to then ask questions. Like when nobody at the table is ignored, right? When you're not creating when you're creating a culture where everybody has a voice, not just people of this level and above, and everybody else, I don't care what they have to say.
Mm-hmm.
You get such great everything. You get great ideas, great output, great insights from people who otherwise might have maybe been too shy or thought that they weren't allowed to speak up.
Right. So, and that emergent leadership is in its own way an act of exemplary followership. It's like, hey, I care about the company. I care about our success. I care about what you want me to do. And I have this wonderful idea. And then you say to that person, okay, here we go. You're off to the races with it. Right. And that act is an act of both followership and emergent leadership at the same time.
Yeah. I think a strong leader needs to be a follower sometimes and to show that they are a follower themselves.
Right. So that, I think, is a super important message for leaders in general. If you are a leader and you see someone who's emerging in leadership and is can run a process, and you go, okay, let's go for that. You're in charge of it. You tell me what I can do, how I can help you with it, and let's get it going. Right. And taking that followership stance is super important. Mm-hmm. That position of I'm a leader, position leader, I'm manager, whatever you want to call it, but I'm willing to follow you on this because great idea, and it's yours. You own it. And I'm here to help you.